Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for being here. This week, we're going to show you some more of our processes from the warehouse on how we deal with stock incoming all the way through to stock going out the door. And we're also going to share with you some of our top sales from the weekend. Let's get into it.
Welcome back to the warehouse. We've got a bunch of orders to pick today, but before we do that, we're going to talk about some of the processes we're implementing in here, from where the stock comes in to how we process it, photograph it, and how it gets listed. For example, this last bulk lot that we received has come in down here, and we've counted up how many items there are, how much we paid in total, which was $480, and the average cost of goods. So we break it down so that each item in this section cost $4.20. Once we've recorded our purchase and we know our cost of goods for each item, we take it all on over to our drafting station. From here, that item will get drafted and the custom SKU with the cost of goods and location gets recorded. And then it is ready for photos. This is our little hard goods photo booth, so we bring everything over here, and once it is photographed, I pop it on a trolley and it's off to the next section. This would normally be full, and at this point I can take all of my things over to where they're going to be stored, make sure that the cost of goods and the location of the item are in that custom SKU. I can upload the photos and send this live. While we're in here, let's pick some of the weekend orders. We will not show you all 57, but we will show some highlights.
It isn't super expensive, but a cool one to be looking out for is this Statesman hat. So it's not an Akubra, it's a different brand called Statesman. That one's over 50 bucks, even with like a little bit of moth damage and stuff like that. So maybe worth looking out for when you're in the op shops or out at garage sales. If you can pay sort of $5 to $10, you should make a good little return.
Mwah.
A nice book sale for us. This site reduction tables for marine navigation, volume 2, sold for $149.95. Here's one that I never expected to actually sell for this, but apparently blankety blank goes for $99.95. A nice set of DVDs. Daniel picked that up like a week ago, so very quick sell through on those as well.
What the heck?
We love selling toner, and there's a bit of a story behind this one. So we just sold this one for $120.
Thanks, Mum. Mum's been looking out for toners. She did a good job on this one.
Next up is this nice Lima Australian National 937 diesel locomotive train from the bulk lot that we picked up. So we paid $20 per item on that, and we just sold that one for $150. Here's a very cool sale. This set of 6 Jim Henson Dino dinosaurs. Ooh. Sold for 60 bucks.
Love Jim Henson. By themselves, worth about 10-15 bucks, but as a lot, hey, it's worth it.
I hear poppers. Hello. Hey, Ben. Hey, Rube. Wow, we've got your car. Do you want to share some of your sales from the weekend?
Yeah, I'll show you just a few. Sold a bunch of those Schley figurines. They are all in there, a few in there. I think I sold like 4 lots of them, and I also sold another one last week. They've been selling really quickly. So one came for like to 210 because they bought like 3 lots, and there was another one that came to around 100, I think, as well. And then this, I have no fucking idea what it is, but it's like called the Lost Forests, and it's got a few little bits and pieces. Daniel gave this to me, and it sold for $100. So there you go. Easy stuff for me to sell. Little witchery jumper. These were from, like, I did the online arbitrage, so cost a little bit more. I'm pretty sure I paid like $20 for these, but yeah, like they sold relatively quickly. Then we have an age blouse, and that is new with tags as well, and that one sold for around $80, I think.
Here's a cool little sale. This 1982 Lost Treasure Deep Sea electronic belt. Don't really know what's electronic about it, but very cool to sell. $54.95. It'll probably cost us like $15 to send.
Yeah,
but we would have got it for a couple bucks initially, so not too bad.
Never seen it before this.
Here's a nice one for you guys to be looking out for. Crumpler. We sell quite a lot of these. They're like camera bags, and they're just really good quality. And usually they have the style name on the inside, so you can sort of look them up a lot easier.
They surprise me every time. This one's going to New Zealand. Okay, I was not here last week. We were actually off scattering my grandfather's ashes, which was a surprisingly good time, but the gang held it down over here, and they actually did one more listing than the week before, which is called Progress. So 472 listings went live. I was sending a couple live in the morning as well, just to feel like I was contributing somehow. And on the old financial goal, we were $100 down from last week, 12,123 and 58. And that is it. We need to get packing and we will see you on the next one. Which means that it's time to go and actually do some work.